Okay, welcome to the second part of the Hero C May podcast from Hero Central Studio. Okay, coming up in this third of this month, which is this weekend, will be Free Comic Book Day. Yay! Everybody, Free Comic Book Day. Free Comic Book Day is a single day, first Saturday in May each year, when participating comic book shops across North America and around the world give away comic books absolutely free to anyone who comes to their stores. Check with your local comic book shop for any participation and rules. We will also note that there are library systems working with local comic book stores to help promote reading and giving away free comics as well at their local library systems here in Georgia and across the U.S. So check out locator shops on freecomicbookday.com, which again will be May the 3rd, 2014. That's this Saturday. For your, definitely check out your location and get the comics from their stores to keep reading. I guarantee you will enjoy it. In fact, I think we have a listing of several comics from their website as to who will be presenting this year with the gold and silver editions. Okay, I noticed that the gold editions will be Archie Digest #1, Bongo Free for All starring The Simpsons, DC The New 52 Futures End special with Batman Beyond. Then Dark Horse is going to have an Avatar, Itty Bitty Hellboy, and Juice Squeezer special. Then Marvel's coming out with Guardians of the Galaxy. Then we have a Hello Kitty Surprise and a Kaboom Summer Blast from Cartoon Network. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers will also have a release. Rise of the Magi, SpongeBob Funny Freestyles, Transformers vs. G.I. Joe, and then Walt Disney Scrooge Donald Duck Gravity issue. That's going to be great. Then we're going to have 2000 AD special, actually some Judge Dredd material there. Then you're going to have the Adventures of Jellaby, Jellaby, Jellaby. I guess it's like Jelly and Jelly Bean and Jelly Baby put together. Then you got All Rocket Raccoon from Marvel. And then all you need is Kill Terraformers. I'm not sure what that's about or who that's from. Valiant is putting out an Armor Hunter special #1. Then you've got another Atomic Robo and Friends. Bleeding Cool Magazine is going to put out an issue release free issue. I think that's going to be focused on reviews and comics and hard copy stuff as well. And there's Buck Rogers preview. The Comic Book Defense League is putting out Raising a Reader. So that's definitely something to pick up for your school. Looks like 10 to 5 is going to have a colored edition of Courtney Crummer #1 coming out. That's excellent. Then you're going to have Defend Comics, another Comic Book Defense League. Dark Horse is going to have Project Black Sky, which is a couple of new characters coming out. Entropy and Epic #0. Then you're going to have Finding Gossamer. I think it says Flip Back and with Blade Slinger. Then Fubar Ace of Spades is going to be out. Gosh, there's a lot of comics this time. Giant Size 4 bundle of Our Identity. Then there's the Dumbest Idea Ever graphic spotlight, Grim Fairy Tales, and Matter M, Far From Wonder. So it's probably Matter Hatter or whatnot. Okay, then you're going to have Hip Hop Family 3 2-in-1 set. That's interesting. Then Intrinsic and Ipso Facto. Then there's Les Miserables, The Fall of Fontaine. Then you're going to have Magic Wind, and then Mouse Guard Labyrinth Rust is going to be hard copy. And then there's the Comic Book Marketplace Guide, which is now totally digital. It's going to be it's going to have little preview sections of stuff. Then let's see here: Preview World, Spectacular, Scam Cross World, Scratch 9, Sherwood, Boondock Sings, Double Feed, Sherwood, Texas. Then there's a Showa History of Japan, so that should be interesting. Then you've got more comics. Can you believe this? Skyward and the Midnight Tiger, Sonic the Hedgehog Mega Man Flipbook. That should be interesting. Steam Wars by Antarctic Press. Then you got Street Fighter #0. Teen Titans Go #1 Special Edition. There you go for your anime geekies. Then there's the Smurfs and the Tick. Top Shelf Kids Club is going to be putting out an issue. Then there's Uber the First Cycle. which is going to be interesting. This looks rather interesting. Then there's the Valiant Universe Handbook. So that's, V-Wars, the Worlds of Aspen putting out another release of 2014. And then Zombie Tramp and EHMM Theory. That looks scary. I'll just say it like it is. That looks scary. Okay, so there's lots of free things. And again, when is this coming out? May the 3rd, Free Comic Book Day, this Saturday. Definitely check it out. Lots of stores, lots of libraries. Get your free stuff. Tell your friends, tell your parents, tell your kids. Get to reading, get to stepping, get to picking up, get to reading. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to prevent the ongoing efforts of illiteracy, fighting against illiteracy, and getting people back to reading and making it fun, not just fundamental, but fun. And that's what we're trying to do here by supporting all the stores and the libraries working with Free Comic Book Day. So I really hope you're able to take advantage of it. Okay, big news to us here in small press industry as well is the notification that the comic book character Archie will be killed off in the series Life with Archie. They're going to have issue 36 will be double-sized commemorative issue, Life with Archie, which deals with them as adults. Veronica and Betty and Jughead and Moose. They're basically going to be finishing the line. The released image of Life with Archie says the famous comic character will heroically sacrifice himself while saving the life of a friend in a July 2014 installment of Life with Archie. The comic series tells the tale of grown-up renditions of Archie and his Riverdale pals. No doubt that they'll be having a follow-up issue of that to go with, the memorial side of Life with Archie. But then there are other actual releases with Archie Gang already in place, so don't feel bad. The big news that I want to talk about in this particular part of the actual podcast has to do with the Marvel comic movies. We're dealing with Avengers 2 coming up pretty soon, Age of Ultron, with James Spader voicing the ultimate villain, which in the comics was created by Hank Pym, but is actually created in the movie by Tony Stark. The consciousness takes it awry and turns evil and starts to kill everybody and tries to destroy its creator. What we weren't told, which is very interesting, was the appearance of the Vision. Okay, yes, our super cool synthezoid based off of the brainwaves of Ultron as his child will be making its debut. And guess what? Who is that made based off? It'll be based off Tony Stark. So, being that there will be no more Iron Man movies, the second Avengers movie will probably play into the fact that the Vision will show up with the memory and the visual effects of Tony Stark being his conscience. So, Paul Bettany, excellent carrying on of the torch. As from Jarvis, the automated system who runs everything in Stark Tower and Stark Homes, now to the actual entity of the Vision, which will definitely prolong the popularity of the Avengers movie. Okay, everybody. Well, I hope everyone takes advantage of Free Comic Book Day and checks out the movies. If you definitely saw Captain America Winter Soldier, it rocked! So we're going to hopefully give that same amount of fervor to the Avengers 2 coming out. And then we'll see what's happening with all the craziness. If you have any comments, you have any questions, you want to be on the interview here, or if you'd like to be a part of the podcast, definitely contact me at HeroCentralStudio@gmail.com, and in the subject header put podcast, want to be part of it. Okay, everybody, until next month, ciao.